Okay, so we've got the supplements in the morning, first thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all these packs out. You can see I've got one here. And I'm then going to get them all out. I'm going to put them all into this glass. And then I'm going to neck them all in the water with a good portion of water as well at the same time. So what have I got? I've got in here various different concoctions. It's got animal cuts, that's caffeine. Animal pack, that's multivitamins. Animal flex, that's chondroitin, turmeric, glucosamine. Animal stack, that's tribulus. I've got animal greens, this is our multivitamin. And then I've got nitro essential amino acids. So I've got all them. Open all these packs, put it with this, and I'll have all of them. There you go. So that's the stack of supplements. I'll try and avoid consuming that that plastic as well at the same time. That'll not help me. So we've got all them first thing in the morning. Okay, the other thing I have is these essential amino acids and the creatine. So I'll put that in a powder, a little bit of lemon juice, and I'll mix all that together and I'll go. So I've got that every single morning. And that, the reason I have the essential amino acids is because I'm about to do about an hour of cardio and then I'm going to go to the gym. So I don't want to do everything fasted. So I want some amino acids first thing. Continuing on with the supplement stack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some electrolytes. So I'll take a scoop of that. Sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium. And then that will go into the water that I'm going to have as well. So we'll flavour that with that, and I'll be drinking that for my training sessions. So that's what I do with that, guys. Sometimes I actually just throw some salt and some diluting juice into the water bottle. And yeah, that normally just does me as well. There she is, my mistress, the exercise bike. So I'm going to do an hour on this and then I'm going to watch the telly as I do this. So this is going to be me in the morning and then we're going to hit the gym. That is the plan. So supplements taken, coffee had, and then out of cardio, and then let's get to the gym. I'm also going to do some posing practice as well, and then we'll have breakfast. Hence why I took the amino acids, because this is all going to happen first thing in the morning, and this is a bit of a day in a life, folks.
Welcome to the Muscle Hut. Like I say, this place is cool. It's very, very cool. Wait till you see what they've done with the corridors. Check this out. These are awesome. I remember buying some of these magazines as well. These are everywhere. I'm inspired. This stuff's cool. Oh, Philby.
Here in the Muscle Hut, Livingston. So, new gym to train in today. I've joined this place. So usually I train out of Flex Unit, which is around about a 25-minute round trip to get to, and I enjoy training in it. It's got lots of amazing kit and it's a good gym, and I've trained there for the last year. But there's always been a bodybuilding gym that's just up the road from me called Extreme Gym and Fitness, and it then was changed into something called Storm Fitness,
And it's always been really, really cool, and you'll see it's got a great, great vibe. However, the management in the place alienated everybody. And I was like, I'm not training in here, these guys are dicks. And I don't mind saying that, right? But this place is cool. It's been taken over by new management. Muscle Hut, they've got a chain of gyms, so they obviously know what they're doing. If they're friendly on the counter, then that'll be a massive upgrade from what they had before, and they'll be able to get some members in this place because it's such a cool gym, and it's only 10 minutes up from the road from me. So if they can turn this place into a great gym like they've done with the rest of the ones, then I'll be training here much, much more often. So the place is cool. It's got a cool vibe. I'm going to record the session I'm going to do in here today, and you're going to see much more videos of me out of here, I suspect. So check this place out, and let's get this leg training session done. Check these out. Sergio Oliva. Phil Heath. See, this is the gym. Always looks the part, that's for sure. We're going to do legs today. We're going to do some hamstring movements. Let's go find the hamstring machines. Okay, so that's hamstrings done with the prone and then the seated leg curl. With these movements, the big thing's really about minimizing the amount of lift you get from the rib cage out of these movements and from the hips. I'm really trying to make sure that you pivot from the knee joint and really isolate that hamstring in there without trying to bring in the glute or any of the midsection or lower back. And then that's easier said than done, particularly when you're using new bits of kit and you're still trying to work it out. But I always think hamstrings for me, higher reps are the way to go. 12, 15, really feel a nice burn in the hamstring, and that seems to have worked well for me down the years in terms of focusing on the quality. So yeah, those machines are all right. I'll rate them. They're not what I'm used to. They're sort of imitations of Life Fitness, hammer strength stuff, but they seem to do the job. They're decent. Some of the stuff which is copies came a bit ropey, but these ones are good. Do rate them. Right, on to quadriceps now. So that's leg press done. Again, slightly different leg press setup than what I'm used to doing. That was more similar to like a Tanata squat press on there. Probably not quite smooth, but you still make it work when you're doing it. The good thing I noticed about that one though is that you can get such a great range of motion when you're doing that one. So I was able to come really deep in that one while largely keeping my bum nailed to the pad, and I could really feel it in my hips. How great it was in my lower back, I don't know. Again, we're trying to minimize all the movement in the lower back, and everything's going to come from the quadriceps. So that's what I did there on that one there. So 3 sets. Now I'm going to move on and do the leg press. It looks like they've got a Life Fitness set up on this one, so give our best go at that one, and then that'll be the quads done. 3 sets, 12, 15 reps. That's the plan.
Okay, so that's leg extensions and adductors. The leg extension machine, I've not used a setup like that in years. That reminds me of like an old hamstring setup where you're sitting back on the seat, almost at like a bit of an incline, and you lie back to isolate the quadriceps. So that's going to take a little bit of getting used to. That machine looks like they're just getting it in and refurbing it, so I know that's going to get absolutely smoother and absolutely better as you go on. But kind of feel my way through it on that one, but good pump nonetheless. And then the adductor took me a little bit of time to get used to that, but I think a few sessions of using that I'll be right up to speed on that one. Again, with both the movements, it's about trying to eliminate the movement in the rib cage, eliminate any movement that's going to come from the glutes, and just really isolating the adductors, so the groin doing all the work in there, getting good quality contractions, not speeding it up, not throwing it. And the same is true with the quadriceps, which is slowing it down that tempo just about as the weight's going to hit the stack, not locking it out at the top or throwing it, and just trying to take the weight in the eccentric movement on the way down. So that's that. One more exercise to do. I'm going to do lying calf raises. So they've got a lying leg press here, a vertical leg press. I always think that's really good to do calves on, so I'm going to give that a go. So let's see how it gets on. So we're now back in the house. We've got the posing set up. So I do this every morning alongside the cardio. Today I went to the gym though, first off because I'm working from home today. So I've done that. So we'll get ourselves set up here. I've got a mirror here set up on a swivel chair. I've got a mirror in front of me, and then I've got a light here as well, so I can get the best lighting while I'm doing this as well. So I'm going to do 20 minutes. I've got myself a timer. So I'm going to do 2 minutes standing in the front shot. I'm then going to do 15 seconds in both the side shots. I'm going to do 30 seconds from the rear, and when I go back round to the front, I'll do a minute from the front again, and that'll be a round. And then I'll do 15, 30, a minute from the front, and that'll be 3 rounds from the front. Do all the muscularity poses. I'll try and hold them for about 6-7 seconds. Then I'll finish off with an arm minute, and the whole thing will take about 15 minutes, and then that'll be that. So that's what I'm planning on doing. Let's just get into it, right?
Okay, so just done some posing there, and all things considered, I think that's a really, really good look. I'm really happy with that. I mean, I'm nowhere near as ready, but I'm now at the point where I'm really satisfied with how my body looks. I've got a lot of the excess fat off. I can see all the hard work I've been putting in all week has really been paying off. So posing there, that's the first time I've been happy, really happy, I suppose, since I've came back from my holiday, and I'm getting down there now. So now I just need to see some progress on the scales for tomorrow. I'll be very surprised if there's not a reduction on average compared to what I've had in previous weeks, and I should be into the 82s from there with that. But yeah, clean lines all over, abs coming through, midsections tighter, details starting to appear in the arms, all the fats on my lower back though, and my glutes and hamstrings, so I can see it all there. So I'll do another recap tomorrow, but yeah, pretty happy with that look just at the moment. Back issues though, back pain. I think I'm gonna have to stop doing leg press, because that's not helping things at all. I'm not sure hanging leg raises are helping me much either, so I might have to step away from them, because when I'm posing there, I can see that on the front shots I've got a niggle, and I can see it when I'm posing, and I can feel it. So just have to be careful with managing this. I took some painkillers earlier on today. I don't like doing that, but this needs to get under control for the next 8 weeks. So I'm gonna have to be careful around this, but no, satisfied with that look. You guys let me know what you think.